amongst the crowds. These are the next generation of fans.
Yes, Peter, as you have intimated, a great stage for both clubs. A chance for supporters to see their team up close and personal too. And indeed an opportunity to grow the fan base and of course expand into new markets. The success of these events is triggering more, and it's wonderful to know that there's a huge appetite to keep them coming, and I hope they do.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well read, he's sorted that out. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Shaw tries to get it forward quickly. Chiesa has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Chiesa certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
It is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Driving on, he could shoot here. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Tries to locate someone up front. And he's straight offside. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Pinged forward. Maguire does well to read it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes drives it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ribery hoists it forward. Away from immediate danger. Chiesa tries Chiesa! And that's off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
And it's played forward. Maguire gets into the right position to intercept. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to hit the front line. Oh, good interception. And we reached half-time. So the other team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. Still goals. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Manchester United can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Maguire goes looking. He's through the middle. Simeone. Chiesa. Turns and goes back. And it's Vertu. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. Fiorentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Boateng gets into a dangerous position.
Boateng really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Chiesa. And he's on his way! Chiesa!
Chiesa so cleverly used the drop of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
Cuts it out. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Timely intervention. Must has a hit! He has done it! Martial with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He hits it! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Cleared away. Fiorentina get it back again. Vertu.
Fiorentina are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Forward it goes.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He's made sure that Oh, real danger here. Chiesa has a goal! They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Attempts to play it through. And help's available out wide. And that is that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment. And it ends all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So the middle day of the competition, usually the pivotal one in deciding the fate of the trophy.
Yeah, Peter, while it's a given that this contest won't hit the levels of intensity nor the competitiveness of a regular season fixture, but let's just hope we get a good advertisement to boost the popularity of both these clubs. The fans have been quite incredible and they deserve a healthy amount of excitement.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Wan-Bissaka and the shot! Manchester United! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's got through to him. Now it's Marcel. He's had a shot! It's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Martial. And here's Martial. Now shot goes for goal. Played it short. Now the cross. Casemiro is there to heave it away. Could move up a gear here. Odriozola. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's through. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Martial is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Odriozola with the clearance. And it's Pogba. Going for goal! Fred can get it clear. It's a throw. Modric. Toni Kroos just brushed off the ball there. Casemiro does well to read it and intercepts. Rashford. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Manchester United ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Shaw. Maguire. Lindelof. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Shaw needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Fred. Shaw. Fred. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Only partially clear. Fred concedes a free kick for that. Odriozola. Deftly done. And the counter is on. He gets past his man. Modric demonstrating fact, and he has been fouled there. Wan-Bissaka, who does have an assist to his name. Bruno Fernandes drives it forward. Incoming cross. Odriozola. And it's Hazard. Pogba gets it back. Chance to break. Now it's Martial. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. And he's onside. Has a hit. And it's there! And surely that settles it. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. And here's Azar. It has gone through to him. Modric. A heavy challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And he should have made it 4. Oh, real danger. Has a goal! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Sides then taking. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this has been quite an event, and it's an event that should grow from strength to strength from now on.
Well, a lot of teams are about to wrap up their pre-season with the conclusion of this game, and they'll have many good memories of excellent turnouts and the very warm welcomes received wherever they went. They've made a connection, I think, with the local supporters, as if to say, we'll be back again.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Seferovic. Pizzi.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Across the field it goes. Nicely controlled. Plays it out to the wing. Goes down, but nothing given. That has put a stop to that. Bruno Fernandes. Andre Almeida. Pizzi. Tries to switch the play. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looks to clip it forward. Martial showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Martial. Rashford. He's looked long this time. Now it's... has a hit! And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. it became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Manchester United take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Ruben Dias. Carlos Vinicius. Well positioned to make that interception. And the first half is done. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Manchester United, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Lobs it in gently. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Looking for space out wide.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Plays it over to the other flank. Maguire is there and he can get that clear. Well played, he saw that coming.
Benfica showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Martial. Lindelof cuts it out. Pogba has created one goal already. And it's Pogba. Oh, real chance! Hits one! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Benfica getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. It's got through to him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Manchester United are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Maguire. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. It's good distance on it. Pogba. Juanma hits one! No mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Shoots! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rafa Silva. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United, they have won the International Champions Cup. A fine win in this most prestigious friendly tournament, which has been going from strength to strength since it began several years ago. A genuine test against quality opposition from right around. Well, hello, good evening to you as we join together here for what will be the last step on the road to qualification for the grandest of all the competitions in European club football. Teams here right on the edge of the elite. Players from both clubs return to work early to be in prime shape for this a potentially season-defining moment, despite the fact that we are still only in late summer. Well, it's a oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Shaw demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Good challenge. He just stood firm. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Asking just too much of him. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Rashford, right through the middle. It's Martial! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
It's gone a long way up and away. And it's been taken straight back. Across the field it goes. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Now a chance to break. Cortez cuts it out. Acuna. Vieto. Vieto provides an outlet. Oh, that's neat. Acuna. He's in space and looking for options. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Martial. Cut out in the nick of time. And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Martial. Good ball, it's found its target. Fred is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Acuna. Vieto. Acuna. He's left his man. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. And there is the half-time whistle.